Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. Today I will show you how to care for your wig and how to just take it to a new state. So first of all, I have my wig and I'm just going to be brushing it from the end. If you have a synthetic wig or a woman hair wig, this is just the process, the same way you can care for your synthetic wig. I'm going to show you just the same way you can care for your woman hair as well. So you want to be brushing it from the tip of the hair first, and you will work your way up to the tangle everything, because you can't wash the hair when it's in a tangled state. So make sure you are brushing it all over to the tangle it of any knots or anything tangled on the hair. And after which you've done that, that's the time you'll be washing your hair. Make sure I'm just brushing it up to the point where I don't have no knot. I'm taking my time to just brush it, take your time to brush it so that you don't have nothing on the hair. And after that, I'm gonna be filling in my basin, my tap. I'm gonna fill it with water. I'm gonna be filling it with cool water. It's not gonna be too warm and it's not gonna be too cold, because I'm showing you the same process of how you're gonna be caring for your synthetic and human hair. After which I fill in my basin, I'm going to be putting my shampoo. This is a conditioning shampoo. You want to use a shampoo that has lots of moisture on it, especially if you're caring for your synthetic hair. If you want to revive your synthetic hair, you want to make sure you are using a shampoo that is good, like a conditioning shampoo we do. And now I've already have my shampoo inside my cool water, and I'm just gonna dip in my wig now into my shampoo. So that's my wig now is gone into my shampoo. I'm gonna soak it. I'm not gonna be rubbing it. So when you soak it for like 5 to 10 minutes max, then this is the point where you want to be washing it. I'm just using a toothbrush, the one I'm not using anymore. I'm making sure I'm washing in where the lace side of my wig is. This is the part where I always have my got to be glue, so I want to wash it out. Because when you don't wash your wig every time, or if you don't care for your weave that you will want to reuse it again, this might be giving you a lot of breakout, just like me. So I'm going to be making sure I'm concentrating on those areas where I always have products, any hair products, like a glue, or where it's just normally will be going to my skin. So I will just be taking my time to just give it a wash. As you can see, I'm just making sure I'm washing every side of the hair. So you want to make sure, take your time. You do not need to rush the process at all. Just make sure you are washing every side, like all around the hair, like inside the wig cap, or you want to be washing beside the wig, like all around. Don't rub the hair, don't rub the hair at all when you are washing it. Only some part of the hair where you will normally have your hair product, not every part anyway. It would just be where your lace closure is, or all around the hair, like the side of the hair where it will have come close to your skin. That is the point you want to be concentrating it, and you will just want to be washing it gently, because when you now start rubbing the hair, you're just gonna damage the hair, and that will not give you a perfect care for that wig inside that shampoo. So just make sure you're taking your time to wash the side of the hair, and everywhere where you always put a lot of products in. And after which I've done that, you will see my water now, because when you wash your hair like this, you will see that you actually you see the water is very dirty at this point. So that's because you've actually soaked it. I've not done anything to it at all. I've only soaked my wig inside that water. After which I've soaked it, I'm only concentrating on the areas where I know I've actually put a product on for a long time. After which I've done that, that is the point where I'm gonna be rinsing. So now I'm just gonna be putting in my I'm just gonna be rinsing my hair now. So you have to first of all rinse your hair. You will rinse it so that every shampoo that is on the hair is taken out of your hair. So after which you've done that, I'm just gonna refill my basin again with water, and I'll put my conditioner. I'm not gonna be rubbing it on the hair. I'll make sure the conditioner is dissolved inside the water, and I'm gonna take my time to rinse it. You wanna be taking your hair, you wanna be lifting it up, like put inside the water and take it out again, so that all the conditioner can just basically distribute all over the hair. Don't rub your hair. I keep just saying this because when you rub your hair, you're gonna spoil it. So just make sure you're taking your hair out again. And I finished washing my hair now, and this is it. When you're done, you want to be, if it is a synthetic hair, you want to just take your brush and just comb it from the tip up to the point. Take your time, because when you keep rubbing this hair now, when you keep excusing it, it might just be tangled up. Take your time. If you want to brush it gently from the tip and work your way up. The reason why I'm doing this is because I'm gonna coil my hair with the rollers. I'm gonna just put it in a rollers and for it to dry up, so that it can just put the coils back into the hair. Don't forget that I'm just gonna specify this. Don't put your hair in a mannequin when you've just washed it. If you put your hair in a mannequin and put it on top of your tripod, this will expand your wig cap, and you don't want that. So I'm not putting my wig, I'm not putting it into a mannequin when I finish washing. I've only just hang it on my mannequin, so that it's easy for me to roll the hair. So now I'm just putting my rollers and I'm just rolling the hair. I'm not using any hot comb, or I'm not using any coiling iron, because I am making sure I'm showing this tutorial for synthetic hair as well. If it was just for human hair, at this present moment you can just blow dry it and just coil it with your coiling tongue or wherever it is. But for a synthetic hair, you can't do that, because it doesn't have a lot of strength on it, and it's not as strong as a human hair. So if it's a synthetic hair and you really want to take your coils back, you want to be using this process. To make sure you coil your hair with the rollers. So I'm just gonna put my rollers all around this hair now to get the coils back. So when you have put your rollers inside the hair, you are just gonna let your hair dry naturally. Just let it dry naturally by itself. It might take one day to dry up, but don't use any heat. Don't force any heat on it at all, because for synthetic hair, if you are putting your heat on it, then you are damaging the hair. But you want to care for your hair, you want to take it back to a new state. So just coil it, use a rollers like this, or better still, you can use a bending rollers, but don't use any heat. Don't say I want to make it, I want to dry it, I want to dry it quickly. Take your time whenever you're doing this process. Make sure it is when you have your time. So you make sure you coil it like a night before, and the next day, I'm sure the night after that day, it will dry again. That is the only thing I just did in my own. I didn't dry it, I didn't use any blow dryer. I'm just gonna leave it to dry. So now I have finished coiling the hair. This is like the second day for me now when my hair is dry, and I'm taking my rollers away from my hair to just see that bouncy coils. You will be so happy at this moment that you've actually revived your hair. And if you're going out, maybe this is the day you're going out, you'll be so happy, and you might actually just like, I like this wig now. So this is it. Did you see that? Look at those coils. Who doesn't want to fall in love with those coils when the hair is like that? You actually, it looks as if it's new again. So that is it from me, really. And if you don't want your coils to stay, you can just brush it out. Thank you so much, guys, for watching my video. Thank you for your support. Please do leave me a like, comment, share, and please subscribe to my channel if you have not already done. I will see you in my next video. Bye.